Today, I'm going to teach you that how to work with online QB. Now, I'm go to the quickbookinstitute.com website. You want to go to the free 30-day trial. You can select either simple start, essential start, or plus. Here I go to free 30-day trial. Okay. Here mentioned that sign up for 30-day trial, and just here I am registered with my email address. I already created email account with Quickbook. Therefore, I cannot repeat here other than the another email address. Therefore, I add another company under the same QB. I continue with my email address. It takes some time to browse. Then here you are here asking that what is the legal name of your business. I can select several names. Here I am use my existing new company name, global business market. Global business market. Uh, Here I want to choose what is the business. I select as a private limited company. They're asking how long the business is existing, 1-2 years. Would you have a describe? How would you describe what your business called? Business does what is the business? Here I'm selecting the manufacturing business and go next. What would you like to do in QuickBooks? There are categories available: tracking invoices, organized for expenses, taxes, inventory management. I all sets. I can select one by one. Or can instead of that I can select all set. And what I want to do is now already created the company file. Here I want to do a grading. Just now I start, therefore I ignore that. So now I can change my company details from here. Go to the gearbox in right hand side in your QuickBook. You go account and setting. It's take time to load. You go company tab. Then there's things you need to add. My company name is already there. Then my email address there. If I want, I change these things. I would add picture. If I need, I could download from the internet for my company logo. I download as global business. Take image. I get through sniper image shot. I take this my business for this. Then I save this somewhere to retake. I save in desktop for global. Then again I move to my Quickbook. I put here plus sign to edit. Uploading was completed. I could global business market, a business name. I could have a business ID number. I put here 12145623 as my business ID. Then I save that. If I need, I can change after creating the Quickbook account. These things, what is the business tax form? It's a partnership, private limited company. Initially, I created as a limited liability company. I stay the same. Industry also I can change. I select manufacturing and save that. And if I need, I could change my email address, customer facing email address. You need to go there that if you do have global business, global at gmail.com. If you think like so, if I put here my mobile number, then website www.globalbusiness.com as my email address. Then you can put a company address. If I select my company address as it's located number 3698 Homagama city. I put as Homagama. State Colombo. Code. I just put some number there. Then my company information column is now fill up. Then billing and subscription, you want once you end of the trial, it's already ending after the 1 month. Till you can work with this one, and you go sales tab. There has some more information need to fill. First of all, they are having the sales from content, preferred invoice terms. If you give 30 days or 60 days credit for the customers, then I select net 60, or I can adjust new one. I put here 45 days, name 45 days due. And then I save that one. Right. We can include a custom field if you need this. If you need, and also you can shipping is can on shipping. Here we can put custom field like rep, and we can also delivery type. And service date, we can include a discount deposit, we can accept it. Therefore, we mark that. If you use progress invoice, that part's already on. There's no need to on again. Messages. Customer message part is very important. We can here put to oh dear, or a first name, full name, titles. If I select first name, full name, I could select invoice estimate. You can select invoice estimate, credit notes, sales receipt, statements like that. If I select invoice, use standard message, we can send standard message. Email subject line come invoice. If we take here this one, that's one come to here. Then we can type another one or a existing one. Here your invoice, we appreciate your prompt payment. Then directly we can send to the copy to the customer. And if we need to send the copy to the warehouse, we can put the email address. I put the name GB warehouse house at gmail.com. Then if I want to send this simple invoice to the our sales rep, then I put GB rep 1 at gmail.com. Therefore, no need to send again the invoices to the rep dispatch available places. Forms I selected as invoices. And if I can put here message, thank you. Now I save there. We can put auto invoice reminders. If we need create up to 3 automatic reminders, automatic reminder only apply to new invoice. Turn off automatic reminder will remove them all from your invoice. If we need, we can put automatic reminder. Now this is advanced one, therefore I ignore that. Online delivery, email option for all sales statements. Right, done. Then again, I'm going to the gearbox. Company details we created, sales, some information we filled up there. Then the expenses. We could have expenses like taxable expenses, track expenses item by customers, we can activate it. Make expenses and item billable activated. Markup with the default rates. There are something we can activate it here. Use purchase order also we can activate it. Can put custom field, some other things in your purchase order. In advance, it's mentioned that first month of financial year, normally financial year come in Sri Lanka April 1st. Therefore, I selected as April. Other country also can have January. It's depend on the country. First month of the tax year, same as financial year, I'm selecting. Accounting method, accrual basis, preparing instead of cash basis. Process of the close the books, I'm not activated. Save. It's having the tax forms. Here it's already selected partnership or limited liability company. Enable account numbers. If you need description of the account other than, and also do you need account number, you can put activated. If you put activated, then you can use account number for your accounting data. Yeah, I activated that. Then you can track the classes, track the locations. Just activated those things also by me. There are some other things available. Automatic apply credit, automatic invoice unbilled activity, automatic apply payments, and project organize all job related activities on place. You could, that's also activated projects. Right, done. Then accounting creation you already completed. Now what you have to do is put some transaction to your company. If I think that there are some transaction like this, there is money invested by company owners. There maybe have some owners. when I'm going go to the chart of accounts, you can see what are the sample chart of accounts created through the QB for the trial. There are accounts available: cash and cash equivalent, current asset, current liabilities, income accounts, cost of sales accounts. Once I go to the chart of accounts, here I go to the new accounts, creating the new accounts. I want there's a equity account, owner's equity. What are the accounts available? Equity earning of subsidy, owner's equity. I selected as owner's equity. Owner name I put there as Mr. John, and here I select and new, and then I select Mr. James, Mr. Susain. Right. Uh, Now there is a investment come from the investors in the company. If you want, there's two option there. There's a right side geo option, saving the accounting setting, manage users, custom forms, chart of accounts, tabs, all list, import data, export data, those things. Then in here, left hand side, new, it's available: invoice, receive payments, estimate, credit notes, sales receipt, refund receipt, delay credit, delay charges. Under supplier, expenses, checks, bills, pay bills, purchase orders, and likewise. Now there's an investment come to the business. Then I take here as a bank deposit. Here also having the chart of accounts creation option. Here I create the add new for the account cash and cash equivalent under the bank. Our bank, American Express Bank. Yeah, I created as American Express Bank and save a new. Then I close here. Then here I select the account as American Express Bank. Date is already there. Show payment for this location. Unreceived from. Now Mr. James invested to the business ₹2 million as investment. Initial business invest. Then Mr. John is invested, same like initial business investment. I could put a narration there, 5 million. The Mr. Susain invested, initial business investment, 3 million. Then total capital is 10 million invested by all the owners of the company. Payment method, I can select checks, credit, cash. I check. We also check here received direct debit to the account. Right. If you can need, you can put a reference number, check number 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 0, 0, 0, 1, 2 receipt, debit receipt number. And save and close option I selected. Do you want to without leaving, without, do you want to leave? No. Something not quick, right? Your transaction may not have saved. Before you try, check the recent transaction list. Now it's got save reports under the balance sheet. How is the investment come to the accounts? Investment, American Express Bank now having the 10 billion investment. They are the shareholders' equity, asset equal the total equity plus liabilities. Now we can put another transaction. There's an investment come from the borrowing as a bank loan, initial capital investment. Then we again need to go to the new transaction. There's a bank deposit come. American Express, same bank. There's a, it's come as a borrowing. Here we can create the account without going to the chart of accounts directly. Add new. Here I select the non-current liability account. There are options available: holiday payables, non-current liabilities, liabilities related to assets held, sales, long-term debts, other non-current liabilities, shareholder notes payables, liability related to the asset held for sale. I take as a long-term debt or a long-term debt, bank loan, of American Express. I have closed the account. Save. The following errors has suffered. I just already saw save that one. And here I close the account. Now here I'm selecting the bank loan. Now it's come bank loan American Express Bank. We take another 10 million loan from the bank. Payment method, direct debit. We have save the account, save. Then if I go to the my chart of accounts, you can see that the total equity is 20 million. Total equity now come 20 million. Total bank balance is 20 million. What are the other transaction can we have? Then after the start of the business, we need to purchase the machineries to the company. Then we go to the new. We put which also as a bill. We take the asset as a credit. Then we add the new credit, add new account. Supply name, computer, new solution. We take 40 days due for payment. Description, category. We need to purchase the asset for the business. Fixed assets. Under the machineries and equipment, we purchase computers. Save and new. Another fixed asset we purchase under the machinery and equipment. Printer. Right. Now, yeah, I can directly type the name of the asset, printer. We purchase printer amount of 150,000. 250,000. There are 4-5 printers we purchase. Then computers. Certain number of computers we purchase for this. Description, 5 printer. 10 computers. Save. Now again go to the balance sheet. You can see there that there's a computer 1 million, 250,000 printers there. Then we have our liability accounts, account payable 1.250,000 to the suppliers. Right. What are the other transaction can we have when the starting the business? Here you want to purchase the machineries to the company, but which machineries they can't give any credit period. Therefore, we need to buy to direct cash. Then we go to the new, we write checks. There's a supplier option they are having the check. They're selecting the already selected our bank account name, American Express Bank. I take as a cash because we are purchasing on cash. I add the cash. Date is today date. Then we need to purchase machineries. We add new chart of accounts like fixed asset. Under the fixed asset, we purchase machineries and equipment. We purchase the grinding machines. Save and new. Then again, we purchase other machineries. I close that one. Here we type other machineries. We purchase other machineries amount of rupees 1.5 million. Then grinding machine, we purchase 500,000. Two machines, 5 machines. There's a check number we can put 655247. Location tracking we can put, just I ignore that one. At the moment I don't need to track the location. Then I save. Then once I go to the balance sheet, I can see that our company carrying the grinding machines assets, printer assets, then our total assets at the bank balance come to 18 million. That means I used 2 million funds for the purchase of the machinery. After starting the business, we need to purchase the vehicle to the business for the delivery purpose for the managers and other executives. I'm going new, and I purchased through like uh, lease purchase. Then I'm creating the account supplier. LOLC. Leasing. I'm purchasing from the vehicle from the LOLC leasing. There's no terms I'm put there. I want to purchase motor car, lorries. Then goes to the fixed asset, vehicles, motor vehicle. Revenue. Delivery vehicle. Motor bike. Okay, now I put motorbike. We purchase amount of 550,000. Motor vehicles we purchase 3.5 million, 5.5 million. And delivery vehicle we purchase 7.5 million. 3 vehicles, 2 vehicles, 4 bikes. Then I save and close. And once I go to the balance sheet, As total account payables now comes as 14.8 million. It's having the LLC 13.5 and the computer solution 1.2. It's actually come as account payable, but account payable is the current asset of the current liabilities of the business. We want to pay in the 1 year, but leasehold landing is the leasehold vehicles purchase is the need to pay after the 2, 3, 4 years. For this entry, we need to cancel because entry is we made wrong. Now you want to know that how once you create the invoice or transaction, how to delete that. Then if I right click, cannot, then go more option. You can say, yeah, having the delete option, then delete. Then transaction was deleted. Then if I go to the against balance sheet, my previous balance sheet come. Then I'm go to the new option. I'm purchasing the I'm do the lease purchase, so I cannot take as a right check, and also I cannot. If I go to the expenses, now I go as we are purchasing the vehicles to the company by loans. Therefore, I am put there's a journal entry. You put a date. Journal entry number 1. Account name is we purchase 550,000 motor vehicles, and motor vehicles asset is debit. Then we have to pay 550,000 motor vehicles to the LFC. So I'm creating the loan payable account. Non-current liabilities under the non-current liabilities. Other non-current liabilities. LOFC leasing. Yes, let LOFC leasing company. Then I need to pay interest amount of 250,000. It's also payable LFC. Yeah, I'm not take the interest expenses when it due. I take as expenses for the year or a month. Therefore, motorbike purchase, motorbike purchase. I put as a narration. Yeah, I selected the motor vehicle under the motor vehicle, motorbike. Then again, we purchase the 7.5 million worth of delivery vehicles. 7.5 million. Okay. Then again, we purchase the motor vehicle for staff. 3.5 million. I will remove the credit entry. This entry also I remove. This blank sheet, number 2 blank sheet, it's not due to remove. Then total 11.5 million 50,000. We purchase the assets. Then asset equal total liabilities, LFC leasing, lease purchase. Save and close. Right now we can see the long-term assets having the computers, motorbikes, motor vehicles, delivery vehicles. Total equity increased, and again total liability also increased. There's a American Express Bank Long LFC leasing. Now all the assets and vehicles and everything's now purchased. Now we want to start the business. Now we start the business. We recruited the staff also, but cost come after the 1 month. Therefore, no initial costs available. Then we want to purchase the inventory, raw material inventory. Then I go to the gearbox and product and service. Add product or service. Here I add inventory. The name of the inventory is spices. Asset account, inventory asset account. Description also is spices. Sales account. Selling price, we take kilo price 250. I'm not put here purchase information. If you need, you can put cost of goods sold. Supply also, if you can add here. Yeah, I ignore that one. Then I'm save. If you need the image of the spices, I could go to the website. Spices. Images. Spices under the chili. Chili spices. Sniper. Server desktop spices. Good image there, spices. Then save and new. Initial inventory I put as like 1 kilo. Date, take as a today date. Save. Right. Then next item is the pepper powder. Pepper powder. Description of the item also. Category I am not select here. Description also pepper powder. Cost of goods sold, everything is okay. Yeah, I'm selecting the 350 of the cost. Here I can also put the one item quantity image. Sniper uh, I put image paper, save and close. Date order initial quantity on and is equal. Initial quantity on that I put 1, date 1. Return also save. Right. Now we can purchase the inventory. We are going to the purchase, put a purchase order. First of all, we put purchase order, or you could put direct purchase. Add supplier. Supplier name spices distributors. Lanka. Here we purchase the pepper powder spices kilo 150 kilos at 250, and spicer we purchase 150, same quantity 450. Then we raw material stock purchase here. If you go to the inventory account, you can see that there's a products available of the raw material like this. Now you can see that do you have the bundle item as a product. Curry powder. Curry powder manufacturing business also there. Then you use the curry powder, pepper powder, and spicy powder. For the one curry powder pack, you use 1 kilo of pepper powder, 2 kilo of spicy powder. I take a image curry powder. My curry powder pack is this. We are selling this item to the online and offline. Now you go to the inventory account. Now curry powder. These are the raw material, pepper powder and spices. Now you go to the P&L account, reports on the P&L account. There is no entries there. If you see that, if you put the one invoice, sales invoices, you put sales invoice at customer name, random custom as cash. Then I put export China. China will export. We are exporting the China. We sell curry powder. Curry powder quantity we put here. There's a quantity of curry powder we sell 450. Now it's come the rate 350 plus 250, 3, 4, 750. We are take their price is 850. That's why it's come as a 850 into 450. We just edit before put this leave without saving. We go to the inventory, product and services. Go and see our products curry powder. Edit that one. We go to the price of the product. There's no option of the price. Again, we go to the directly sales invoice. Here we put export of China. Curry powder. $150 curry powder we are exporting, and automatically calculate the value of the exports. Save. Now you go to the income statement. You can see there your sales value is 127,000, but your cost of goods sold is 0. There may be error somewhere of the cost. Then if I go to the my check what is the reason for no cost of goods sold, we edit the item. We put a selling price as a 350. That's why the problem. We remove the selling price. We don't have a selling price. We only sell. We only have a cost price, 450, cost of the paper. And again the spices. We don't sell spices, therefore no 0. The spices. No cost is 250. Then we go to the edit the bundle price. Again we go to the reports and income statement. And we deleted the previous invoice. Go to the more option, delete. Yes. Right. We put new invoice. Exporter China. Date is taken here. Product name is curry powder. It's not come actually the rates. So we want to add the rates to the price. Yes. Just say that we purchase the materials, we put a check purchase, American Express Bank, pay cash, select the clear lines, select spices for a category, purchasing the item, spices, we purchase quantity 800, rate of 2050, pepper powder, purchase 1000, 450. Now we go to the inventory, which carrying the 10,001, 801 spices. Actually, we need the selling price of this bundle. I edit the raw material prices. We take put a margin for 500, 450, 750 selling price. Then I go to the edit spices. Also, I put the rate is 800 for spices, peppers. And I put new invoice, exporter China. Curry powder, we export the 1000 kilos. 2.3 million 50,000, the value of the invoice. Now go to the by income statement. Our cost of sales 650,000. We have 2.350,000 the cost of goods sold. Then after the 1 month, there are expenses coming. You go to the expenses, cash, pay employees' salaries, payroll expenses. We have 150,000 for the month. We have rent, your rent payment, house rent, head office rent, 125,000 for the month. Fuel. There are other expenses like equipment rental, 250,000. Then what are the expenses we have? You can create the expenses any type by at the count of the chart of accounts. Shipping and delivery expenses. Here we take 190,000. A total monthly expenses 2,140,000. Then I am going to the income statement. We have loss of there may be other expenses available. There may be other I put we have to pay end of the month. There are accrued expenses. We have to pay accrued telephones, 125,000 for the month. Utilities, under the utilities, I put telephone, phone bills, and under the utilities, I could put data charges, 12,000, Wi-Fi data charges. And 12,000, 18,000 under the utilities, maintenance, office maintenance expenses, expenses we have to pay, and also total amount 155,000 I take as the accrued expenses. Under the current liabilities, accrued payable, no narration, I directly save that one. Then you can go to your balance sheet. You can see that there is net loss, and again the accrued liabilities. Refresh the balance sheet. If you go to the income statement, which one not save? I'm again go to the journal entry and check that one. I put 31st August instead of 31st August. I put today date. That's why the problem. Otherwise, we need to take the month of the count. Now under the utilities, you can see 150,000 expenses there, and balance sheet also. If you go, you can see again another journal entry I am putting. You have to pay the monthly interest charges, all the vehicles and everything's 250,000. Finance charges. I add new account here under the expenses. interest paid, loan interest charges. Yeah, I've seen that all the interest expenses 250,000 and accrued liability accounts and liabilities, accrued liabilities, loan charges. The current liabilities, loan interest charges. Loan and lease. There might be have two accounts. Loan and lease interest charges. 250,000. Then you can see the income statement. There may be have interest expenses 250,000. And if I go to the balance sheet under the reports, $150,000, accrued liabilities 155,000. Balance. Now I think you got the idea how to use the online QB, and there are some other business type and other way I can give some other discussion with you. So thank you. If you like this videos in future, please subscribe under the my account by accepting the subscribe. If you go to the subscribe, my account name is if you like my YouTube channel, please go and subscribe my YouTube channel, Accountant Club, under the subscription button. Thank you.